Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Wednesday, May 15th, 2024, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls Varsity Lacrosse action. As your Walpole High Timberwolves host the Longmeadow High Lancers in a non-league game from John Turco Field on the Walpole High campus. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all the play-by-play action for today's game. Joining me behind the camera is Nick Piccirilli. Having had its 10-game winning streak snapped in a 15-7 upset loss to Weymouth, Walpole will have its hands full with Longmeadow. The Timberwolves are in second place in the MIAA Division II power rankings, 4 spots ahead of the Lancers. Walpole stands atop the Herget Division at 8-1, 14-3 overall. Ranked 5th in the Boston Globe Top 20, Coach Mike Tassoni's team has outscored their opponents 229-140 and is unbeaten in 7 home contests. The Timberwolves opened the season with an 11-10 overtime victory against East Longmeadow before dropping a 16-10 count at Notre Dame Academy of Hingham. The Orange and Blue followed this with decisions over Weymouth, 16-10, Braintree 15-8, and Milton 20-6. Reading eked out a 12-11 win over Walpole before the Common Street crew rebounded defensively with victories over King Philip Regional 12-5, Grafton 18-6, Bishop Feehan 15-6, Framingham 18-4, Needham 16-10, Newton North 18-6, Wellesley 9-8 in triple overtime, Duxborough 15-10, and Brookline 17-8 before the Weymouth setback. Walpole rebounded after the game with the Wildcats, beaten Braintree in their last outing 18-4. Scoring-wise, a pair of juniors are leading the charge. Caitlin Naughton tops the team with 90 points on 68 goals and 22 assists, while Sophia Frucci follows with 54 goals and 17 helpers for 71 points. Karen Birch, one of the Timberwolves' 4 captains, along with Abby Johnson, Taylor Carter, and Caitlin Naughton, has been a steadying defensive influence in front of keeper Abby Johnson. Sophomore Emily Hagan has been a force all over the field, no matter where she plays. Longmeadow plays an independent schedule, coming in with an 11-4 overall slate. The Black and White is 4-2 on the road and has outscored their opponents 174-123. The Lancers' victories have come against Minnechaug Regional 18-1, Lincoln Sudbury 11-7, Agawam 18-0, Colonial Central of New York 15-7. Burnt Hills, also from New York, 10-9. Concord Carlisle, 11-9. East Lyme, Connecticut, 11-7. Reading, 10-9. Leominster, 18-6, and Moses Brown of Rhode Island, 12-5. Longmeadow has also lost to NDA, 13-7. So both teams lost to the unbeaten Notre Dame by 6 goals. So this should be an interesting game. Longmeadow also lost to Hingham 15-8 and Westwood 16-5. The Black and White has split with East Longmeadow, losing 12-7 before rebounding for a 13-7 triumph in their last outing. Going back to 2015, Walpole has won the only 2 previous meetings with Longmeadow, 21-2 in 2022 and 22-0 in 2018, both in the MIAA tournament. Walpole's tri-captains this year are Emma Caulfield, Haley Brigham, and Bridget Welch, along with goalie Abby Johnson. This year's Timberwolves include 10 seniors, 7 juniors, 6 sophomores, and a half dozen freshmen. You can see along the sideline Walpole's recreation department girls lacrosse teams as they're here to cheer on their older counterparts in the high school, and hoping that someday they too will become able to wear the orange and blue of Walpole High. And we are ready to go. We are underway. The ball comes over. It's taken for Walpole by Emily Hagan. She starts down on that far side. Cutting over towards the middle. Passes the shot to score right off the bat by Caitlin Naughton. from Emily Hagan. Time of the goal, just 13 seconds into the first quarter. Okay, the ball in the air, still there, battling. It'll be Walpole ball. Emily Hagan starting it back for the Timberwolves. Emily coming down the left sideline this time. Gets it up, passed up to Jenna Wong. Jenna's been caught fire the last few games. She had, I think, 4 goals in the last game against Braintree, and she scored the winner, the overtime winner against Reading. No, against, I forget who that was, the overtime victory. Coming around in front for Walpole. On the ground. Oh, just missed. Sophia Frucci just couldn't get quite enough on that ball, but it still almost bounced into the net. All right, coming back is Cameron Grodsky for the Lancers. Ball is thrown away. It'll be Walpole ball. Bringing the ball down. Emily Hagan. She's got Marin Gallivan behind her. Sends it back to Abby Johnson. Abby will start things off. Gets it up. Going down on the far side for Walpole. Still be Walpole ball, bringing it in. She gets it to Naughton. Caitlin back to Emily Hagan. With it and cutting in front. Looking to shoot. And a goal. I think that is Sophia Frucci, I think. Yeah, Sophia Frucci with that goal. Time of the goal, 2:34. So Walpole jumps out to a quick 2-0 lead here. And Caitlin Naughton picking up an assist on that. So Naughton has points on both the Walpole goals so far. Goal and an assist. Ball up in the air, taken by Zizlik. Bringing the ball down for the Lancers. Cuts over towards the middle. Being kept outside nicely by Naughton. Throws the ball over to Kerry Conway. She's able to scoop it up. She's being covered closely. Comes up to Molly Henson. Behind the net for the Lancers. Looking for Conway. Conway gets it up to Chloe Anderson. Back behind the net. Abby way out of the net. Way up top, a high pass to Henson. Back to Conway. And scoring is Sophia Ciaglo. So both shows, if they can come on, the 3:57, the time of that goal, making a 2-1 Walpole. Naughton taking the draw for Walpole against Zizluk. Ball on the ground, and Frucci comes away with it. Coming right back down the field, moving in fast. It'll be Walpole ball. Frucci has it, drops it back to Naughton. Naughton to Jenna Wong. Shot. A whistle before the shot. And it will be the penalty stroke here. Coming right in, shoots. And a save by Vanderhoof on a Naughton shot. Ball coming up from the far side. Over there is Nora Din for the Lancers. Long ball. That's a crazy one. Ball on the ground. Wong battling for it. She was battling Zizluk. Long pass down the up to midfield, and the Lancers bring it ahead. Comes over to Sophia Ciaglo. She's got the goal for Longmeadow. Ball comes out to the 25 to Ciaglo. Back to Anderson. Being covered by Gallivan. Henso with the ball. All the way over to Conway behind the net to Sophia Wright. Henson coming in. Back behind the net. Out front, looking to come in, being defended nicely by Emily Hagan. And the ball on the ground, and Emily comes away with it. Coming down that far sideline. Gets to midfield. Working her way down. She gets it over to Frucci. Sophia comes in, shoots, score! Sophia Frucci from Emily Hagan. Walpole with a 3-1 advantage here. At the 5:34 mark of the first quarter. Naughton and Zizluk. And Naughton comes away with the ball, drops it back to, I don't have a 13. Back behind the net. Comes out, circles right in front, trying to do a wraparound here. Ball loose, and Longmeadow will come away with it. Zizluk bringing it down on that far side, being bothered over there by Grace Hagen. Coming up top. Ball on the ground. Battling for is Anderson. Comes to Julia Preston. Lance is circling around. And we've got another penalty stroke, it looks like. No, not a penalty stroke, but it will be a Longmeadow ball. Coming around. Conway with it, gets it back to Hinson. Walpole, Longmeadow coming in. Anderson was thinking about a shot, held off on it. Good defense over there by Emily Hagen. Shot and a score by 15, Chloe Anderson. Time of that goal, 8:58. Walpole on top, 3-2. 3:02 left to go in the first quarter. Here from this non-league encounter at Turco Field. Naughton wins the draw, gets the ball. Coming down, heading down, cutting over towards the middle of the field. Looking for somebody. And she gets it up to Emily Hagen. Emily moving around. Gets it to Wong, to Emily. Emily moving in. Gets it behind the net to Ava McLean. McLean circling in front. Looking for a shot. Shoots. Scores! Ava McLean for Walpole. Walpole gets their 2-goal advantage again here. Time of the goal, 9:36. Walpole bringing it down. Frucci with the ball. Over to Wong. Wong to Naughton. They crisscross in front. Caitlin moving in, looking for something. Goes behind the net. Circling back is McLean to Frucci and Emily Hagen. To Naughton. Caitlin backing up a little bit. Now going towards the center of the field. Looking to move in, makes her cut, shoots, and we have a whistle beforehand. It will be probably Walpole ball. Minute 39 left to go in the first quarter. Your Timberwolves on top, 4-2. Oh, this will be a penalty stroke. Shot and a save. Rebound. Walpole comes away with the rebound. Hagen with it. Emily with it. Circling back in. There it goes behind the net. That was to a Grace Hagen. Emily cutting in, looking, shooting, just wide of the net. It will be the Longmeadow ball. Inside of half a minute left to go in this first quarter. Goalie with the ball. Vanderhoof brings it all the way out to the 35 almost before she dishes it off to Nora Din. Bringing the ball down. The Lancers coming back down the field, looking to cut in. It's Ciaglo. Ball goes out. It'll be Walpole ball. And the horn sounds, ending our first quarter of play here from Turco Field with your Walpole Timberwolves on top of the Lancers from Longmeadow High, 4-2. Caitlin Naughton, Tri-Captain Caitlin Naughton, started the scoring 13 seconds into the game with Emily Hagen picking up an assist. Sophia Frucci made it 2-0 with Naughton assisting at the 2:34 mark. Longmeadow cut that lead in half with Sophia Ciaglo scoring, but Frucci and Hagen combined again to up the advantage to 3-1. Then just 3 minutes after that, Chloe Anderson scored for Longmeadow. Ava McLean gave Walpole back the 2-goal lead at 4-2 at 9:36 of the period, and that's where we stand right now. Caitlin Naughton will take the draw for Walpole, who will be going left to right this period. And Madeline Sizzlick will be doing the draw for the black and white. Ball up in the air and it's on the ground. Naughton comes away with it. Bringing it down. Looking for someone. Now she's going to cut towards the middle. Thinking about going behind the net. She takes it there herself. Looking to cut in front. Gets it over to Frucci. Sophia looking. Coming in. Backing up a little. Gets it back to Caitlin. Caitlin looking to come in. Shoots. Scores! Caitlin Naughton puts Walpole up 5-2. Naughton's second goal, third point of the game. So Walpole with a 5-2 lead. That comes at the 38-second mark. So Walpole, both quarters, has scored in the opening minute of the quarter. Ball up in the air, on the ground, and still Frucci knocks it over to Naughton. Naughton picks it up and starts back down, circles back. Gets it over to Karen Birch. Karen coming down the middle of the field, looking for something. Karen, another one of the Walpole captains. And she hands it off to Sophia. Sophia to Caitlin. Over in the corner to Jenna Wong. Jenna moving in. Back to Frucci. Frucci looking towards the middle. She gets a pass to, that was to Grace Hagan. Now coming around, circling around. Coming in front, shooting and scoring is Naughton, making it 6-2 Walpole. Time of that goal, 1:30, 1:50. Walpole has scored 3 straight goals here to take a 6-2 lead, and Longmeadow calls timeout, try and settle his team down and get things going again. Okay, Nora Din steps into the face-off circle for the Lancers as the Longmeadow tries something different at the dot. And doesn't help at all because Naughton comes away with the ball. She gets it back to Emily Dunn. Yeah. Emily Dunn there. On the far side, it's Emily Hagan bringing the ball down, cutting over towards the middle, gets it to Naughton. Naughton to Frucci. Frucci behind the goal to Grace Hagan. Ava McLean looking, coming in front, has the ball knocked loose, and Longmeadow comes away with it. It's Nora Din. She's being guarded by Naughton. Caitlin's staying with her step for step, and the ball is thrown away, but down there and scooping it up is Chloe Anderson. She gets it up to Siagla. That was to Preston, back to Preston. To Siaglo. And then to Henson. Henson, Siaglo. Cameron Greenman. Longmeadow's trying to set up, goes behind the net, in front, shot and a score by Siaglos. Sophia Siaglo scores her second of the game for the Lancers, cutting Walpole's lead to 6-3. .326 the time of that goal. Ball at the feet of Julia Preston, but she's able to corral it, bring it in, goes behind the net to Sophia Wright. In front to Henson, to Preston. Preston gets it to Sizzlick, no, to Wright. Up top, looking, Preston. Long, keeping it in, goes front, looking in front and scoring from a close-in angle for Longmeadow is Time of that goal, 4:26. So a minute between the two goals by Longmeadow. Cuts Walpole's lead to 6-4 with 7:34 left in the quarter, in the half. Din and Naughton on the draw here. Ball goes over. The Lancers come away with it. Behind the net, right, being guarded closely by Grace Hagan. Go. Siaglo with the ball. She gets it back. Rotates up towards the middle. Gets it over to Henson. Siaglo to Preston. Preston to Henson. Preston coming back, settling things down. Siaglo going in. Siaglo going. Preston behind the net to Zizlik. Being forced out nicely by Emma Hannafin. Siaglo moving in. And it'll be a Walpole ball. Picking it up quickly and coming down the field is Caitlin Naughton. Except it wasn't Caitlin Naughton, it was Karen Birch. Sorry, Karen. Walpole bringing the ball in. Back behind the net. It's looking in. Frucci with the ball. She will get the penalty stroke here. She settles it down instead, goes to Naughton. Caitlin moving in, shoots, score! Caitlin Naughton from Sophia. Time of the goal, 6:57. Walpole's lead is back to 3 again, 7-4. 5:03 left to go in the half. Ball up in the air, and nice move by Walpole. Bringing right down is Frucci. She just raced in, picked that up. Walpole trying to move in. It's Ava McLean. She gets a little whack in the head. And a yellow card on Natalie Matz, one of the Lancer captains. Comes back to Naughton. And over to Emily Hagan. Emily circling back. Gets it to Frucci. Frucci to Jenna Wong. Jenna shoots. Save. Ball on the ground, and Longmeadow comes away with it. Vander Hoof sends it ahead, but it's knocked down. Walpole may get it. They do. Walpole gets there first. Nice play. Heads up move over there. In front of shots. Oh! It's knocked away. Close in shot by Emily Hagan, just wide of the near post. On the far side. Comes up top to Ryan McDonald. Ryan will get the penalty stroke here. Drops it back to Caitlin. Caitlin gets it over to Emily Hagan. Emily moving in front, crisscrossing right to left. Gets it back. And run shot. Save. Goes behind the net. It'll be Walpole ball. Chasing it down is Ava McLean. Ava to Frucci. Sophia looks. Goal. Walpole's lead, their second 4-goal lead at 8-4. Time of the goal, 9:05 of the second quarter. All right, Walpole getting a little bit of breathing room here. So they answered back-to-back goals by Longmeadow by coming back with a pair to increase that lead back to 4 goals again, 8-4. Frucci with the ball. No, she didn't. It's Sislik coming down for Longmeadow. Siaglo with it. Going behind the net, being chased by Hannafin. Ball comes out to Preston. Preston gets the ball back from Siaglo. Preston going towards the middle, cutting to her left. To right. It'll be Walpole ball. Abby puts it on the ground, and picking it up and bringing it down is Grace Hagan, Emily Hagan. Frucci to Wong. Wong's able to save it. Back to Wong, to McLean, Frucci. Sophia fakes the pass, gets it up to Taylor Carter. Shot is wide of the net. Walpole's able to get it back though quickly. Coming right in. It'll be a Walpole penalty stroke here. Drops it back. That was Ryan McDonald. Frucci Sophia loses the ball. Caitlin's there to get it, the loose one. Under a minute to go in the half. Here comes Naughton. Full head of steam. Stops. And we'll have another penalty stroke. Shot right off the save, and Vanderhoffen snags it with 40 seconds to go in the half. Ryan McDonald doing defensive effort there. Well, there's a block picked up nicely by Gianna Frederick. Nope, I'm sorry, that was Emily Hagan. Walpole keeps going. Hagan moving right in. Shoot, scores! Emily Hagan bringing it in herself. Walpole with a 9-4 advantage here at 11:48 of the second quarter. First 5-goal lead for Walpole today. "12 seconds left in the half. Ball, Caitlin sends it ahead to Sophia, not to Jenna. Jenna Wong to Naughton. Sutton, a save, a nice save by Vanderhoffen. And the horn sounds, ending the first 24 minutes of play with your Walpole Timberwolves on top of the Longmeadow Lancers, 9-4. The story so far has been Caitlin Naughton with 1, 2, 3, 4 goals and an assist. Let's see, we have Sophia Frucci with 1, 2, 3 goals and an assist. And Ava McLean with a goal. And Emily Hagan with a goal. And Emily's also got 2 assists, so she's been contributing too. Anyway, the two teams will take a little quick break here. We'll do the same. We'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to John Turco Field, where your Walpole Timberwolves hold a 9-4 advantage over the Longmeadow Lancers in a girls' varsity lacrosse action here. Two of the top teams in Division II's power rankings, Walpole 2nd and the Lancers 6th. So Walpole with the 5-goal lead here is looking very impressive so far. Okay, Walpole going right to left this third quarter, but Longmeadow wins the draw. Comes up to Ciaglo, to Henson. Henson back to Ciaglo. Coming down is Emily Hagan. Emily drops it to Caitlin Naughton. Naughton over to Sophia Frucci. Frucci cutting in front. Over to Emily. Behind the net to Jenna. Back to Emily. Hagan moving to her right. Gets it over to Sophia. Sophia coming right down the middle, looking to, and we've got a whistle. Walpole will get the penalty stroke. Frucci will take it. She comes in, looks, shoots on the ground, wide. It's Longmeadow will get the ball. Good defense by Ava McLean. The goalie is knocked down nicely by, I think that was Ryan McDonald. Another penalty stroke here for Walpole. Coming right in and shooting and wide of the net was a shot by McDonald. Ball comes over to Metz for the Lancers. She sends it ahead to Sislik. Sislik runs into Frucci. Sislik bringing it down. Cut in front. Shot at the feet of Abby Johnson, and she puts it to the side of the net. Bringing it out is Emily Hagan. Walpole calls a timeout with 8:38 left to go in the third quarter. Your Timberwolves on top of the Longmeadow Lancers, 9-4 here. A key, like I said, key Division II battle. So Emily Dunn will start it off for the Timberwolves. Gets it ahead to Emily Hagan. Emily cutting towards the middle to Sophia. In the middle, shoots, score. Naughton from Emily. Naughton from Frucci. .339 the time of the goal. Gives Walpole a 10-4 advantage here. Actually, that was not Naughton. It was Taylor Carter. Sorry about that, Taylor. Longmeadow bringing the ball down. Behind the net. Bringing it in. Comes up top to Henson. Long shot, knocked down by Dunn. And Walpole gets it. Grace Hagan sends it ahead to her twin sister Emily. Emily bringing the ball down the field. Naughton with the ball to Frucci. No, Naughton keeps it, sends it behind to, comes up to McDonald. McDonald cutting in front. Goes all the way around. And we've got a call against Longmeadow. Once again, the penalty stroke. Comes back to Frucci, and she gets it to Jenna Wong, and Jenna Wong puts it home. From Frucci. Walpole 11-4 now. 5:42 the time of the goal. So Frucci now has 3 assists to go along with 3 goals. 6-point game for Sophia today. 6:18 to go in the third quarter. Sizzlick comes up with it for Longmeadow. Lance is trying to move in. Shot knocked down, but we'll have a yellow against Walpole here. So it'll be a penalty stroke for Longmeadow. Shot saved, rebound, save again. Back-to-back saves by Abby Johnson doing the job. Walpole's senior netminder. Going to Wong with the ball. Sends it ahead to McLean. McLean's is stopped. And Longmeadow comes back with the ball. Madeline Sizzlick with it, one of the captains of the Lancers. Sizzlick still coming back. She gets it to Siaglo. To Henson over on the far side, coming back. Ball knocked away. Coming is Siaglo, backing in, spins, shoots, scores. That's the third goal for Siaglo. Walpole's lead is 11-5 with 7:23 the time of that goal. 4:37 to go in the third quarter. Naughton on the draw for the T-Wolves. She takes it herself. Just a little flick there to get the ball but right into her own bucket. And we'll have a penalty stroke here. Naughton will have the ball. Naughton's going to shoot and score. Caitlin Naughton. Walpole's lead is back to 7 goals again at 12-5. 29 seconds after that last Timberwolf goal. Nora Din. She gets it over to Molly Henson. Henson falls. Is going to backtrack to her own defensive area. Goes over to Natalie Matz. She gets it up, and it's picked off by Emily Hagen. Emily coming down, looking for the shot. It slows down, goes behind the net, in front, on the ground, and Longmeadow comes away with it. It's Siaglo. Sophia Frucci over there to get in front of her and deny her bid to get all the way down the field. Sizzlick with it, passes ahead to Siaglo, to Henson. She doesn't connect, and Walpole comes away with it. Bringing it down now is Emily Dunn. Sizzlick gets a yellow card of 2 minutes for a hit to the head. So Walpole will have the man advantage. Okay, Grace Hagen with the ball, gets it ahead to Emily. Emily coming down this left sideline. She gets it to Dunn. Dunn back to Emily, to Jenna. And Jenna will get the penalty stroke here. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. We'll see if Jenna is going to pass back or bring it in herself. She passes it back to Naughton. Caitlin moving in, looking for the shot. Save, but Walpole will get this rebound. Yes, she does. Emily Hagen gets it over. Comes by Ava McLean. McLean up to Naughton. Naughton spinning around, and we have a hold here. Be another penalty stroke. Naughton has it. She's going to go right in and score. Caitlin Naughton. One, two, three, four, five. That's 6 goals for Caitlin, along with an assist. Walpole with an 8-goal lead here. Minute 20 left to go in the third quarter. Ball in the air and heads up move by Siaglo. She comes down, bringing it down. Being kept outside by Dunn. Back to Siaglo. Grace Hagen, Emily Hagen doing good defensive work. Comes back to Henson. Anderson with the Chloe Anderson. Her pass to Siaglo is over her head. It'll be Walpole ball with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Emily Dunn with the ball. She sends it across to Frucci. No, to let's see. That was Emma Hannafin coming right back. The Lancers shooting. Save by Abby Johnson as the horn sounds, ending the third quarter. So we've got 3 quarters into the books. Walpole on top, 13-5 in this third quarter. Taylor Carter, Jenna Wong, and 2 by Caitlin Naughton. Pair of assists for Sophia Frucci have expanded Walpole's lead to 8 goals at 13-5. We're ready to begin fourth quarter action here from John Turco Field. Girls varsity lacrosse action with your Walpole Timberwolves holding a commanding 13-8 lead over the Lancers of Longmeadow High in this non-league encounter. Lancers win the draw. Walpole will be going left to right on your screen for this fourth quarter. Good defense keeps the Sophia Siaglo away from cutting in front of the net. Bringing the ball back is Molly Henson. She gets it to Siaglo. Walpole, good D on Julia Preston. Comes to Henson. Cameron Grotsky with the ball on the far side there. Comes back to Henson. Preston. Shot deflected away. Longmeadow's getting it. Siaglo's all bottled up there. Great defense by the Timberwolves. Siaglo going to her right. Stops, comes in towards the middle, being forced back out again. Great defense by Walpole here. Not letting the Lancers get in close for a shot on Abby Johnson. And Coach Dudek calls a timeout for the Lancers with 10:27 left in regulation. Walpole with a commanding lead here. Okay, it'll be Longmeadow ball, and they started out. Comes up to Kerry Conway. Ball to Sophia Wright. Wright looking for Siaglo. She gets her. Comes back up top to Wright. She loses the ball. An unforced loss there. Henson to back to Siaglo. Siaglo's got 3 of the Longmeadow goals. Moving in, looking for number 4, and has it knocked down and blocked. It'll be Longmeadow with the penalty stroke. Comes back for Longmeadow. A shot and a score by Julia Preston. 13-6. Time of the goal is 2:50. Walpole's lead is 13-6. Ball on the ground and upended was, I think, Cordelia Mikulik. All right, Sophia Siaglo with the ball for the Lancers with the penalty stroke here. She shoots and scores into an open net. Walpole's lead is half a dozen at 13-7. We have 8:23 left to go in regulation. That penalty was called on Abby, so she had to come out of the net. So basically, all that Siago had to do was just shoot the ball into an open net. All right. It will be another face-off. Nora Din for the Lancers, Caitlin Naughton for the Timberwolves. Naughton with the ball, bringing it back. It comes over to Emily Dunn. She gets it ahead. Frucci with the ball. She's going to cut in front, shoot, and score. She brought it down herself. Frucci with her fourth goal of the game. Walpole back to a 7-goal lead. And I think I hear that blue thunder rumbling across the field here as the Timberwolves are rebelling against the Lancers in this contest. Walpole wins it. Naughton gets her own ball coming down. Cuts to the center of the field. Circles back. Passes it over to Frucci. Frucci to Jenna. Jenna to Sophia. Comes down to Emily Hagan. Emily moving in, cuts back towards the middle, gets it over to Sophia. Sophia to Jenna. Jenna back to Sophia. Sophia to Dunn. No. Long one down to Walpole, circling on McLean, sends it over to the side. Coming to Grace Hagan. Walpole slowing things down here. Okay, Frucci with the ball to Dunn. Circling around is Ryan McDonald. He's still running with it. And Coach Tassoni calls a timeout with 6.5 minutes exactly left in regulation. Emily Hagan will start with the ball with 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. Emily cuts over towards the middle. And she gets it to McDonald. McDonald to Frucci, to McLean, to Frucci. Emily Hagan to Frucci, to McLean. Walpole just passing the ball to kill off time on the clock. Over on the far side. Frucci with the ball to Ava McLean. McLean cutting in front. Open net, scores. Walpole's lead is now 15-7. As Ava picks up her second goal of the game. 5:39 left in regulation. Ball up in the air. Once again, Naughton wins it. She's able to flick that ball up in the air and then get it herself before it goes too far. Walpole. Ball, Emily Hagan to Jenna to Sophia. Behind the net to Ryan. Back to Frucci to Wong and Naughton. Emily Hagan. Taylor Carter. Taylor looking to move in. She's got an open net. Shoots, scores. Taylor gets her second of the game. And that should just about do it. So 9-goal lead and less than 5 minutes to go in the game. That Blue Thunder is definitely rumbling across the field. Fine showing by Walpole today against a tough opponent. They were ranked highly coming in. That'll be Walpole ball. Naughton bringing it down. Gets over to Frucci. Sophia looks. She has Cassie Burke behind the net. Comes up to Emily Hagan. Emily to Frucci. Frucci's setting things up to Emily and Jenna. Back to Emily. Walpole just killing off the clock here. Frucci down to Cassie Burke. Behind to Ava McLean. Goalie comes out again and Walpole scores. McLean, Naughton from McLean. Walpole's 17-7. Really blowing this one away. Naughton with her 7th goal of the game. 3:47 and counting. With the 10-goal lead, they let the clock run here. And it'll be a long ride back to Western Mass for Longmeadow, who came in here, quite highly touted. And Walpole just took it to them. After, I think the closest they got was 3-2. And then Walpole just took it away from there. All right. Grace Hagan bringing the ball down. She gets it over to Emily. Emily sends it ahead to Wong. Jenna going to her right. And to Naughton. Back up top. Over to Frucci. Burke. McLean. An easy one for McLean. I don't understand why they keep bringing their goalie out. Ava with her third goal of the game. Walpole's with an 18-7 advantage here. Coming in for Walpole. Abigail Lowe. And Marin Gallivan. So Frucci comes out. Wong comes out. McLean comes out. Walpole letting some of the younger players get a little bit of action here in the final minute and a half of regulation. It'll be Longmeadow ball. Naughton will start with it at midfield. He sends it back, comes over to Hannafin. Hannafin cutting towards the middle. Sends it back. Hannafin again with it. Long pass down the field. Under a minute to go here in regulation. Naughton with the ball to Emily Hagan. Back to Naughton. It looks like Alana Davignon, I think, is who that is. Ball out of bounds. Walpole bringing it back in again. To 24. I don't have a 24. And the final horn sounds as Walpole cruises to victory here. It was close for the first quarter, and the closest, was 2-1 and 3-2. But then after that, Walpole just pulled away more and more. It was 9-4 at the half, 13-5 at the end of three quarters, and the final score here, 18-7. Goal scoring for Walpole. Caitlin Naughton with 7 goals and an assist. Ava McLean with 3 goals and 2 assists. Taylor Carter with 2 goals. Sophia Frucci, 4 goals and 3 assists. Jenna Wong with a goal. Emily Hagan with the goal. And Sophia, that's about it. So a couple of assists for Emily Hagan, 1 for Naughton, 3 for Frucci, and 2 for McLean. So Walpole does get a big victory here today. This is something they were looking for, I think, to make up for that loss to Weymouth. Anyway, so Walpole improves to 14-4. Longmeadow drops down to 11-5. And we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School Girls Varsity Lacrosse action. Once again, your final score from Turco Field, Walpole 18, Longmeadow 7.